All right, we welcome Senator Chuck Grassley back to the show. Senator Grassley, I've been reading about you. Good things. You actually want to seem to lower taxes, increase investment, and help the supply side of the economy, which is what we desperately need, sir. What are you cooking up?
Well, first of all, I get my policy from ideas from my county meetings, and I'm hearing at my county meetings that this 8 6/10% inflation and the big increases in gas are eating up everybody's income, and it's diluting their savings. So we've got to do more to encourage people to save. It accomplishes two things. People save, more productivity, and if they don't spend it, it helps on the demand side. So what we're doing is updating legislation that I got passed in 2001 and 2003 with what we call the Savers Credit and the zero for certain tax brackets, zero on interest that they receive. And then because of inflation, those dollars to help the lower and middle income class, it's just less value now. We increase those tax brackets so more people can be covered, mostly to compensate for inflation on those tax brackets. And then also we double the credit from $500 to $1,000 and $2,000 for families that are for married couples.
So, Senator Grassley, let me, as I read this I'm reading the Wall Street Journal, sir. I haven't had a chance to talk to you, but you want to inflation index that old Obama, the 3.8% investment tax. You want to inflation index that, which I would regard as a totally fabulous, super fabulous idea. My only question, Senator, is why not inflation index the whole capital gains tax along with it?
Well, because part of the reason I'm doing this is because this terrible inflation that I'm hearing from Iowans hurting the middle class. And I think we have to target it now to where the problem is now. And your idea is not bad, but I think that comes when we get beyond fighting this inflation that we're faced with right now.
You know, to say to me that my idea is not bad, that's a big compliment from you. I don't think you've never said that to me before.
You and I are getting along a lot better since you left the White House.
God love that. You're too much. One other point. Look, I know you don't have the votes in the Senate and so forth, but the cavalry's coming, and I think we're going to take both houses, we, the GOP. You'll be open to making the Trump tax cuts permanent, especially, Senator Grassley, the corporate tax cut, which I think is so vitally important now.
I think that the whole thing needs to be made permanent. I think when we get next year the majority in the Congress, if it's a difficult time to get it done in 23 and 24, the sooner we do it, the better. But if we didn't get it done, we'll have a Republican president where we can get it done at the late hour, because I think it's got to be done by December 31st, 2025, if I'm right on that. Well, but we're going to start on it just as soon as we get the majority. Yes, we have to.
Yeah, look, I think that 2025 date, that's the immediate write-off for equipment and machinery, which is so important. It's one of the most important parts of that tax bill. Senator, last one. Biden is calling for some kind of excess profits tax on oil and gas. Isn't that a terrible idea, sir?
It is a very terrible idea. We did it in the 1970s, and it took a while to get rid of it. But when you get rid of it, you've got capital that will be invested in drilling. And this, what I hear from my constituents in Iowa about high gas prices, comes directly from the president shutting down pipeline building, stopping drilling on public lands and offshore, and putting increased regulations on fracking, and then telling the banks not to loan to energy companies. What do you expect? And then instead of just reversing those bad policies so we can be energy independent once again, like the first day when he was president. Now we're energy dependent, and consequently going to Saudi Arabia to ship us their oil. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know why this president wants to make things worse for the middle class and the lower income people that just can't hardly afford to fill up their gas tank now.
Well said, sir. See that? Senator Grassley, you and I agree on everything now. We totally agree. We are in accord, policy-wise. Thank you for coming.
I'll bet you're shocked because it wasn't always that way.
No, it was, though, Chuck. It was just the ethanol thing, but we won't go there tonight.
Okay.
Senator Chuck Grassley, thank you, sir.